All right. What's happening, man? Welcome back.
Hey, man, good morning, man. Back at it, man. Eastbound and down. Yeah, I'm back.
Last week we missed you, sir. We had a crazy vociferous, very outrageous conversation. We had some guest hosts on here, and we glad to have you back. We glad to have you back. We're gonna get your thoughts and opinions on your favorite university of misdemeanors. We're gonna go back just a little bit on that. We got to get your thoughts on that. But as always, we out here working and connecting with the NBL, and today we got Mr. Davon Haynes. He's joining us from the Michigan Avengers. Bringing him on in. How you doing over there, sir?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing this morning?
Good. This young man is put some work in and literally in this world, not just in the Detroit area, not just in Michigan, but in this world. And we're glad to have this young man with us today, Mr. Davon Haynes. And let me get my notes up here. Plays for the Michigan Avengers, and
Yes,
played at Bowling Green State University. Went to UAPB University, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Doing all kind of great stuff. But we're gonna start here. Finney High School. Finney High School. Before they changed the name.
You did some homework, huh?
Yes, sir. Your commissioner always send me your background. True story. I used to live around the corner from Finney, but I taught and coached at Denby.
Oh man, you a rival.
I can walk to Finney, literally.
You a rival, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all East English Village now, but before it was East English Village, it was Finney.
Okay. Yeah,
the green and white, the Highlanders.
Greenhouse,
okay.
Yeah, when I first started coaching at Denby, we used to we used to pop it up a little bit, smack it up a little against Finney, but right after that, it was over. It was over. Finney would come in and jump on us, man, with 2 feet.
Yeah, I ain't never lost to Denby before in my life.
Yeah, I believe it. Because it was literally it was like an overnight switch.
Yeah.
It went from y'all just being all right in basketball, okay in football,
yeah,
kicking everybody behind in basketball, and still kind of okay in football.
They decent in football. They all right.
They all right.
But yeah, you did some homework. I see. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir. So you definitely an East Side. Is that what you're telling us?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Grew up on the East Side my whole life.
What middle school?
I went to Grant Middle School. It's not open anymore, but it's near Van Dyke area, like 7 Mile area. Yeah.
So okay, so you actually probably because if you were 7 Mile in Van Dyke, you probably could have went to Osborne. But you was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm going to Finney.
No, I ain't. See, I never went to a school in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I always went to a school in a different area. So I'm actually from the East Davidson area. I'm not from 7 Mile and Van Dyke, but I went to school all the way at Finney though, for sure.
That's like Persian.
Yeah. That's where everybody went in my neighborhood.
But that's the Detroit way though. I don't know too many people who went to school. They went to the neighborhood in.
Yeah.
It was always like, I'm using my grandmama address. And we That's how I know it is. Until you got to high school, and you could take the crosstown bus or something like that to get there.
That's not on that bus for sure.
See, look at that. See? You're talking to Detroiters. I'm in Texas now, but Felix from Detroit, I'm from Detroit. So what up, though?
What up, though?
We're glad to have you with us today, sir. Greg, thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me get you up here on the screen, Mr. Davon Haynes. So you went from Finney to Bowling Green State. Was that a culture shock for you?
Definitely a culture shock. Ohio itself is a culture shock. As soon as you cross over the border, it's a culture shock. But definitely, being on that campus, man, it taught me a lot. I learned a lot from that program and the coaches there, my short time there. But yeah, definitely a culture shock, man. Coming from the inner city, going to a Midwestern town, college town, definitely a culture shock.
So from there, you found you in the UAPB. Now, was that a whole different culture shock?
Nah, if you talking about culture shock down south in the rural south, yes, definitely a different, slower pace. But I can say I learned to be a better person down south because the people down there, they just different than the city people. You know what I mean? They good morning. They come eat. You come to my house and get it. Here's a plate. Here's this. You know, so it's a little that southern hospitality is real. I learned that going to school in the south.
Definitely. Because me being down here in the South, everything is yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir.
Yes.
Even if you got a crazy disrespectful kid, he's still gonna say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Yes, man. My coach, I can give you a story. One day, my coach, it was a morning practice, maybe 7 a.m. Coach Ivory. We all just walking in. He like, I ain't sleep with y'all last night. We like, what you talking about, coach? He like, when you come in the house in the room, you say good morning. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so you know that stuff like that, man, it definitely will teach you and humble you a little bit and, you know, slow you down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Now, which one did you prefer? Did you like being at Bowling Green or being at PB?
It was a little. It's just two different worlds. I mean, you going from a predominantly white institution to a HBCU. I would say, of course, the facilities are a little bit better at Bowling Green. You know, training and stuff. But as far as like the school part, like your professors actually caring about things and having open doors, like it's a completely different path at a HBCU for a young black man. You know what I mean? That the professors want to see you get out of that school and be something with yourself. I'm not saying that the PWI doesn't, it's just a little bit more personal when you go to HBCU. So I had a great time at both schools. I can't pick one over the other. They both have a good spot in my life.
So the professor at the HBCU actually make the phone call home like your son could be doing better.
Yeah, you know, they actually show some initiative. You know, they want to see you succeed. They might want to just come to the game and check you out, come to the office hours and, you know, just to kick it. But they want to see you. It's more of a personalized feel when you at a smaller HBCU. That's basically how I can explain that.
Okay. Well, I see you got all SWAC honors down there. What was it like traveling down in the SWAC?
Man, just that HBCU feel, man, big bands, fraternities, sororities, just the culture, the allure of being at these programs, like going to Jackson State where Deion Sanders was just the coach, where Randy Moss played at, you know, like things like that, where you go to these type of schools and they love their school, their heritage, the alumni always at the games, they always support, and people you don't even know, they love to see you. So being on that HBCU circuit and traveling down in the South, man, I had some great times down there for sure. Met some good people.
All right, so do you help recruit the kids that go down there now?
I'm sorry.
Do you ever get a chance to try and recruit the kids that try and go down there now? Do that?
I did have a situation like that. One of my little cousins actually end up playing for University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. So definitely, he was asking me about the school, and I was giving him the ins and outs of it, and he actually ended up committing there. I had a good year there. So definitely.
All right, that's great. Keeping the tradition alive.
Definitely.
So you've played overseas. You've been to, was it Chile? What else we got here? Canada, Mexico, and Lebanon.
Yep.
Now, which one did you like the best out of those three?
Man, different experience in different countries, man. Probably Chile, man, because it was a different experience out there. I was out there for 9 months in a rural country. You learn how to be yourself a little bit out there. Like, you got nothing. It's nothing there for you. I'm an older guy, so you know, overseas, most of the guys younger, they 22, 19. We don't have nothing in common. I'm not hanging around you guys, so you got to learn how to be with yourself. learn yourself. So I would say that experience, it wasn't the best, like the most fun part, but just learning yourself and being around people that you don't know and not no language. It's a language barrier. It's damn near third world country almost. So I would say Chile.
So it's kind of a theme is like culture shock. So is that a whole kind of different culture shock too?
Definitely. Man, I love experiencing new cultures though. Like I've been to over 50 countries. So different cultures I love, even though, like I said, even though the country was like almost on the cusp of being a third world country, but like even being out there, it's just, I'm from Detroit, bro, so I can survive anywhere, you know.
Right.
So okay, speaking of culture, what was the food like? So what's the closest thing they got to a good coney or
Don't even remind me about the food, man.
even in Lebanon?
We in Detroit, man, so I'm been spoiled my whole life, you know. So the food is not, nah, I don't have nothing positive to say about no food overseas ever. Nowhere I've been has good food besides Argentina, and that's the best steak I ever had in my life. Other than that, nah.
Okay.
Take me home.
Right. So right now you guys are 8-0. 8-0 in your season. Y'all been putting in that work. Well, what do you guys?
Yes,
what do you attribute that to?
Yes, sir. Just our preparedness, man, and our cohesiveness. We've been playing as a unit. Our core guys have since 2018 or something like that. So I attest that to our cohesiveness, the way that we prepare for teams, and we just got a lot of firepower, man. Our coaches and staff has put together a great team. Like each day, you know, when we prepare for teams, it's just like we go in with a mindset that we are the Michigan Avengers and we the top dogs. That's what my coach always say, we the top dogs. So we go in with that mindset, man, and it's been successful this year. I feel like this is one of our better years that we've had so far with this group of guys that we have. Everybody's buying in and making it happen.
So you guys play today against the. Let's see. You guys play against the Chicago Legends. Now, where do you guys play your home games at?
We play our home games in Centerline, Michigan, at Centerline Prep High School. We appreciate that school so much. Shout out to Coach Brandon Whitehead and that program over there. They blessed us to use their facilities time in and time out. So, yep, Centerline Preparatory High School in Centerline, Michigan. It's a 10-minute drive away from Detroit, like the suburbs.
Yeah. Centerline they call it Centerline because it's like the city itself is like a block, like a square.
Yeah, it's in the inside of it. Yep, it's in the inside of a different city.
Almost like Highland Park or Hamtramck it is Detroit.
Hamtramck. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. We looking forward to you guys continue to do well. You got anything for them today, Felix?
Nah, nothing for him.
So what's your personal goals for the day? What's your points, rebounds, and assists for goal for the day?
Hey, man, I always tell people, y'all don't even have to worry about me. It's the people that's out on the perimeter and all that. I'm just there to get some rebounds, play my defensive role, block on a few people. But long as we get that dub, I can have 0.0 rebounds 2 minutes out there. I don't care. So I'm just going out there with an open mindset, man. We playing the Chicago Legends, a great team. They always give us good bump every year. Like I love that team. I shout out to that team. Shout out to the coaches over there, Matrix, everybody, man. I love them. But it's gonna be a dog fight today. Trust me. It's gonna be a dog fight.
All right, we're gonna get you on out of here, sir. You be safe on that road. We got your socials up here on the screen. Go check out this team and check him out. This young man doing great things in this city, in this county, in the state, and in the world, literally. Congratulations to you, young man. Keep doing your thing. We really appreciate you coming in today.
I appreciate y'all for having me. Y'all have a great day, man. Thank you.
You too. Be safe.
You too.
All right, that was Mr. Davon Haynes. Let me make sure I say the name right, Mr. Davon Haynes. of the Michigan Avengers, plays today against the Chicago Legends. Young man, you'd be surprised how 6 degrees of separation have you close to some everybody in this world. Mr. Felix, how you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm here, man. Up and at it, got off the phone with Trump. Everything is good. And, man, you laughing, man. I'm for real. Got off the phone about 20 minutes ago.
What was his thoughts for the day? What was Trump's thoughts on the day?
Man, he said, man, look here, man. Don't believe nothing that he said in that state address. And he said, he ended the conversation with, fight the power. I'm like, you been listening to Public Enemy? Like, man, I dilly and die. I'm like, okay, fight the power. Talk to you later.
All right, we got to go back just a little bit. What is your thoughts on the Sharon Moore University of Michigan incident?
Okay, so look, we had the Nassar thing. They pointed the finger at Michigan State. We had Mel Tucker. They pointed the finger at Michigan State. You had the doctor at Michigan. We pointed the finger at Michigan. You had the problem with Sharon Moore. This is bigger than football, man. I pray that he get the help he got. Everybody got vices, right? His vices just got exposed, right? Now, to touch bases, we are letting the person that should be held accountable walk free. That's Jim. Jim is just as much as accountable as Urban Meyer. You mean to tell me you sat with this man, you game plan with this man, you ate with this man, and you didn't know none of that? Come on, man, stop. But like I say, they always have excuses. They never hold account for nothing. That's why I can't stand their fan base. Their fan base believes Arsenio Hall is where the Lakers play. Like, for real. They never stand account on nothing. Nothing. They cheated and got caught. Well, Alabama cheated. Did they get caught? Ohio State cheated and they got caught. You got caught. Own up to it. Fess up. They don't take accountability for nothing. Nothing. Just like right now. They ain't taking they interviewed Jim Harbaugh. He talking about, oh, I'm trying to phantom it. No, you hoping he don't damn you out. That's why you trying to phantom it. Man, get out of here. Hell, man. Trash. Whole program is toilet water.
All right. So where do you see who do you see as the next coach?
The board. Alabama. When I texted you last night.
I know he was texting last night back and forth. They came back and won the game. They was down 17-0. You still think you're gonna be the coach?
On this show, I stand with what I tell y'all. When I tell y'all something, do I be wrong? 99% of the time, I'm right. He gonna be the coach. Watch.
Okay. All right, we're gonna be writing it down. Kalen DeBoer, the future coach of the University of Michigan Wolverines. He's gonna leave Alabama.
I told you Sharon Moore was gonna get fired before he got fired. What happened?
Yeah, you told me that. You kept texting me all throughout the season. Sharon Moore was gonna get fired. I told my
sister, and I know she watched. I told my sister, Dan Campbell gonna resign after this year. Watch. He's tired, man.
I can see that. I can see a scenario where that happens. I can see a scenario where that happens.
I know things. I know things.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Once again, we are here. We are live in living color. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. We got them all going. I got X right in front of me. I got the Roku channel in the other room. We are live on all of them. I got TikTok right here. How you doing, TikTok? I know you guys can see me in 2 places on TikTok. I'm facing you and it's on the screen. Follow us. Click the follow button. Push the button. We live on TikTok. We live on Instagram. Let's see here. Barb Space and Angel, quadruple 2. Good morning to you guys on the Instagram page. Let me jump over to the other Instagram page. We got 2 of them. Nobody's over there yet, but we're going to get some people over there too. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank you on Twitch. Thank you on YouTube.
Bring Jawan back.
Say it again.
Bring Jawan back. All this to go away.
I don't know. I think that might make things a little bit worse. It might think things a little bit worse.
Bring Jawan back.
So if you got a comment, make sure you come in and say hello, say something to us. Aramis, what's happening, man? What's happening, Aramis? Good morning, Miss Tammy. Thank you guys for joining us. Just like those guys. If you got something to say, just say it. Put it on the screen. We're going to make sure we acknowledge you, acknowledge what you say, and we're gonna make sure we work everybody as best we can into the conversation as everything we're doing moving forward.
That's Mr. Brown out of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I respect that guy. I ain't got nothing but love for that guy. That guy, he all right with me. Them other two convicts, I'm good. They know exactly who I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say their name, but them two convicts, they remind me of them two guys off of Home Alone.
So one gonna get electrocuted and one gonna get the fire on his head.
Yeah, we call ourselves the Wet Bandits. The Wet Bandits. That's their name. The Wet Bandits. Them two right there. They know who I'm talking about.
I'm gonna watch that movie when he said the Wet Bandits. I'm like, what they do? Wet the bed? That's the first thing I said.
No, the Wet Band. You know why they call themselves the Wet Bandits?
They always leave the water. I get that part.
They leave the water.
I know that part. But when I first saw the movie and I'm like, the Wet Bandits, I'm like, that's what little kids do. They wet themselves.
Yeah.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. But we're gonna jump into our first topic of the week. Is it time for the Detroit Lions to start thinking and looking forward to next season? Not only the Lions are the fans. Is it time to give up the ghost? The Lions are 8-6 right now. They have 3 games left. They have Pittsburgh tomorrow. They have Minnesota on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then they have the Bears at the Bears on for the last game of the season. They can easily go 0-3, 3-0, 1-2, 2-1, because they are playing so inconsistent right now. Do we even know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you know what's going to happen. It's over, man. And when you take over a regime, you have 7 years to win a Super Bowl. This is fact. This is not nothing fiction. This is fact. He in year 5. It's not going to happen because Brad can only do what Sheila allows him to do. That's why there wasn't no trades made. So that's why Dan is like, wait a minute, man. We just went through this last year, and y'all going to leave me up at the podium? I'm exhausted. You don't hear no more grit. You don't hear no more biting at the kneecaps. You don't hear none of that. He tired. They ain't watch. Soon as they lose, the report gonna come out. Just like with Calvin, he gonna say, I gotta walk away. Because now it's gonna start to come about health after football. And his health is declining. It's not going up. It's declining. He got to retire, man. And as far as Brad Holmes, you can blame Brad Holmes, but you can't blame Brad Holmes because Brad Holmes got to do whatever Sheila says.
Right.
So I get it, but at the end of the day, it's a business. What I would have did, me personally, I would have held out as long as I could on paying them. They didn't got their money now. Don't you know when you get your money, you're gonna think about it. When you don't have no money, you'll eat Taco Bell, you eat White Castle. I call them budget burgers. You eat budget burgers, right? Let you got a pocket full of money. Starters, fish bones, exactly. So now I got my money. I'm not going over the middle to catch no more. I go a 10-yard slant now. I'm not going over the middle. Think about it. Go back and look. When we had Calvin Johnson, Calvin was catching over 3 people. Soon as Calvin got that money, I ain't catching that, man. You better throw it there. I'm not going there, but you can throw it. He got that money. Same thing with St. Brown. Same thing with J-Mo. I don't even know. You could have rolled Hutch a little bit longer. Hutch like, I got paid. I'm straight. It's over, man. It's over. What did Mario Van Peebles sell iced tea in New Jack City? Operation's dead, Scotty. It's over. Pookie ain't died for nothing. Yeah, it's over. It's over, man. It's over.
Yeah, I'm a little perturbed that things aren't a little bit further ahead. Honestly, I really am. I would have thought that we'd have been a little bit further ahead at this point.
Why?
And Dan Campbell actually talked about it 2 years ago when we lost in the
49ers. This is who you are.
He said we may not get back here again, and he was right.
No, it's not. It's not that you can't get back there. I keep trying to tell, go get a coach. On 3, say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Go get a coach.
I agree with you. I've been saying that. We've been saying that. Three magic beans. Old cocaine drained in.
You could have got Brian Flores when the Dolphins kicked him. You could have got Raheem Morrison in Atlanta. Go get a look at my man that used to coach the Broncos. He went to defensive coordinator and the Broncos rolling. Go get a coach. That's all you got to do. You got to go get a coach, not a motivational speaker, not a producer, not a record exec. Go get a coach. Yes, he was good for the time that he was. You could have got Robert Salas. There's so many candidates that you looked over. Go get a coach. Go get a coach.
Yeah, we
Hell, I can't drive a stick. I ain't gonna go to the dealership. Yeah, I need a new Mustang 2025. I want the Mach 1. Can you drive a stick? Huh? Can you drive a stick? What's she saying, boys in the hood? Can you drive a stick? I can't learn if you teach me. Man, I ain't got time for that. Come on, man. What is we doing? Go get a coach. Hell, I coach him for free. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I can coach him better than he can.
Yeah, I learned that was my first car. My first car that I bought was a stick shift. It took me about 30 minutes to learn. Once I got it, that was it. But you got to learn how to drive a stick. Right. When you drive a stick, you are truly driving the car. If you have an automatic, you are guiding your car. If you got to go 2 feet, one arm, and you driving, and you in rush hour traffic, and you getting out first, the second, first, the third, that's when you driving the car. But if you just putting your foot on that gas and on that brake, you just guiding it along the way.
It's kind of like going on a date and tell the chick you left your wallet in the car and you go in the car and drive off.
I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if it's that bad.
You should try that. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and order your dessert. I'm going to I left my wallet in the car. I'll be right back.
I honestly, when I was out there dating, I never had to do that, and I never had that happen to me. I've known people to say that, I've known girls to say they excused themselves and went to the bathroom, and before they got to the bathroom, they was already out the door. Their girlfriend was waiting on them in the parking lot. I've heard those stories. Luckily, when I was dating, that did not happen to me. So, but it can happen. It can happen.
Man, you got to be on your P's and Q's. Got to cross your T's and dot your I's. That's why you let her order first.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, let me get the appetizer. Let me get this. Let me get that. Let me get that. And I see ordering. You just put the math in your head. 29, 37. What's that? 50, 66, 66 and 34. What's that? 100.
Ooh, I've been there. Ooh, I got
okay, let me
$20.
see. I got 150 in my pocket. She already had 100. Okay, you won't see me tonight. Hey, I got to run to my car and, I'll be right back. Go ahead and get the soup, all that. Man, that Mustang going down Jefferson with the hazards.
$20. She ordered 13. I was like, I'm going to get this little soup. I still got to pay the taxes and leave at least $1 on the tip.
Man, look here, man. You better learn how to do like they did on Set It Off. Eat and dash.
I ain't never been that fast. I ain't never been fast enough to run like that. Oh, yeah. Now, we got 3 games left. Now, you think they're going to win any of them? I already know you're going to say. You think it's 14 games left, 3 games left. Pittsburgh, Minneapolis, and Chicago. Are they going to win any of them, or are they going to go 0-3?
They're going 0-3, man. Because tomorrow you're going to lose because it's Aaron. Christmas Day, you're supposed to be opening presents, man. Your mind ain't going to be on the game. That's going to be the quarterback. That's McCartney. McCartney. That's going to JJ McCartney's coming out party. He going to show y'all, not only did I beat y'all in y'all place, I'm about to beat y'all there. And we know my man can't play in the cold. 0-3. So they what now? 8-6? So you finish 8-9. They'll be back there cleaning their lockers out, and the guy from Channel 4, the sports broadcaster. Tough year, huh? Yeah. I got my glad bags and all that. It's over, man. And then in the offseason, like I said, a week after that, it'll be breaking news. Dan Campbell resigns and start it all over again. And then everybody's going to say, well, is Brad Holmes going to get fired? And then it's going to be Sheila for a Hamps call.
Brad Holmes ain't going nowhere. She loved him like the son she never had.
Yeah, but when it's a business, that goes out the door too.
Yeah, but the business is going well. At the end of the day, the business side is excellent. They are making money hand over fist, over toe, over elbows, over knees. At the end of the day, that's your job. Your job is to make money. Why do you think the Cowboys are so successful? They're successful at making money. Jerry Jones talked that junk about winning. He want that money.
Your job is to put a productive product on the field, which you're not doing. So if they go 8-9, you failed that. You went from 15-2, and then the year before that you were 14-3 to 8-9. That's unacceptable. That's like you made the honor roll, but you didn't graduate. Huh? Okay, make it make sense.
I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too. I seen on a different world. When he walked with the graduation class, they didn't call his name. He went and bought a graduates are us. He went and bought the cap and the gown.
Ron Johnson.
6-year program.
Oh yeah. All right, we got to move forward. Don't forget to click like, click share. Don't forget to get this book right here. Gratefulness Journey Every Day by who? That young man right there, Mr. Marcus Holmes. TikTok, excellent enthusiast. Go to TikTok. Go to Marcus R. Holmes. Lean in. Let me tell you about it. What does he do? He specializes in HR. He can tell you how to get the job, how to find a job that suits your skills, how to improve your resume, how to answer those STAR questions, how to put a little twist on those STAR questions, and how to negotiate your salary, negotiate your insurance, all that good stuff. Come check him out. He is the proprietor of all of this that we have here. He's here. We're here because of him. We're going to talk about that some more at the end of the show. When he does this show on Tuesday nights, we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but we got to make sure we talk about him. Don't forget also click like, click share it across the world. We literally across the world. We on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. I'm looking at y'all right now. I'm looking at y'all in two places, from the screen and from the screen. Go ahead and follow us. Just follow us. We want to be able to go on the program where we don't have to go on live on TikTok and live in our restream. We want to put TikTok in the restream because it's available, but we got to get our numbers up. That's why I posted it on our socials yesterday. If you saw my socials yesterday, click the TikTok, join us, follow us. We need to get the numbers so we can be on there. We on Twitch, we on Twitter, we on YouTube, LinkedIn, all those great programs. I got them all going right here. I can see them all going, as well as the Roku channel on the Maximum TV network. Go on there, find the Maximum TV logo, blue, red, and black. Beautiful logo with a basketball player on there. Click on that. It automatically saves to your smart TV. So when you just click on it, it's already there. You already see us. One more time for the TikTok people. Thank y'all for joining us on here. It's a bunch of us watching, a bunch of y'all watching us now. Click follow. Follow. You follow me, I follow back. Follow for follow. That's what they say on TikTok. Follow for follow. Follow me, I follow you. We want to get our numbers up so we can get, because there's not a lot of sports talk on TikTok. I only know one other group on there. That's Q the Woodshed, and they talk about Michigan State stuff. Guys I went to college with, guys I know that used to live here in this area, in the Texas area. We can feel a little niche. That's what it's all about. What is our niche? Our niche is sports talk. We talk about all this greatness. As we move forward, we talking about college football and the playoffs. Last night we had a great game. We talked about it a little bit already. Alabama and Oklahoma at home. I can't believe that Alabama came back like that, because they was whooping Alabama like they stole something. They was beating like big brother, little brother. And little brother was like, I ain't taking this whooping no more. And that
Tell it two halves.
Well, actually, 3 quarters, really. Because at the second half of the second quarter is when they started coming back. And the touchdown and the interceptions and the touchdown, next year it was tied up. Second half, Alabama came back out playing some more. And then Oklahoma was like, no, we're not going to let you do that. Not in our home stadium. 56 came out. I was like, oh, man.
That's where they messed up when they brought Curtis Jackson up.
When I thought it was a commercial. I'm not lying. I looked up and I saw all the lights was out here. He come out. I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, this is real. What?
Yeah, it's real.
Like, why is, advertising? Whoever got paid to bring him in, I know he got paid to be there. He ain't cheap. That little 30-second thing he did, he probably got made about 1.5 just to do that, and I ain't mad at him.
You think so?
Yeah, they flew him down there private.
Yeah, they got it.
They got it. Oh yeah, this Oklahoma City. That stadium is literally 3 hours from here. I can jump on I-35 and be there in 3 hours. It's a straight shot, literally. I can almost from my house a straight shot up 35, and it's a beautiful, beautiful look. It's a little college town. You pull up off the highway, you turn right. The stadium is on your left hand side, and that whole area is beautiful. And when I talk about they put their money where their mouth is, they put their money where their mouth is. So yeah, he got flew down there private. He made the money. He did the little song, 30, 45 seconds, however it was, right off the commercial. And he had all his bodyguards behind him. Sometimes that's the entourage. They out there doing the song with him. No, these are the bodyguards. They watching the stands like they the fruit of Islam. There ain't nobody bothering Curtis.
And send your complaints to Kamau Williams.
I'm not telling a low lie. The bodyguards was looking like they was watching the president. If you ever see the president, they looking in one direction because they got so many people watching in the different areas. Not the fruit of Islam, they watching because it ain't before them. No, for real, it ain't before them. And that's what Curtis had. Curtis had 4 of them around him, and he had them big boys. And the funny part is, if something jump off, they can't run. They're too big. You need to get some svelte guys, some guys that used to be in the Marines. That's what they need to hire. Either the FOI or some Marines. Great game, though. Great game. Oklahoma did try to make a run at the end. What were your thoughts on the game, sir?
That's Mr. DeBoer. He'll be in Michigan. Be in Ann Arbor by next Thursday, Friday.
They play the 31st.
Christmas is
Thursday.
Thursday. 31st. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be in Ann Arbor.
So in 12 days he gonna be there?
Absolutely. They letting them shop for his house online right now. Okay, you laugh. I'm trying to tell you.
So where he gonna live in Saline? He gonna live in Ann Arbor? Where he gonna live at?
He might live behind that what's the name of that place when I used to pick all them up? It's a gas station right there, and then it's a tire shop. You might live right behind there. Incognito.
I think he gonna live in Ypsilanti. That's my thoughts. He gonna stay far enough away to where he can get in and out every day, and they gonna have a secret. He gonna have two, 3 addresses. He gonna rotate his house so won't nobody bother him.
Hey, rent you a canoe. I used to ride by there and tell Autumn one day we're gonna rent a canoe and go down the thing. Like, I ain't going on there. I said, okay, well, don't say I ain't offer.
They did, in Michigan State they had the canoe where you can get on the on the red cedar and take canoe rides up and down the thing. I never did that. I was like, nah, that ain't for me.
I rode a canoe one time, and that was at Belle Isle. I said I'd never get back in the boat.
I did it one time, and I tipped that joke over about 4 times. I ain't never doing that again. And I've been in a bigger boat, but I ain't getting no little canoe that barely fit the side of my hips. No, we're not doing that no more.
Man, that's great. That's great.
Unless I got to survive, to get out of a bad area. That's enough. That once was enough. All right, we got to move forward. We got the NBA. Our Detroit Pistons continue to do well right now. They are 21-6, 1-1 since the last show, 6-4 in the last 10. They did lose their last game Thursday night to the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. I was gonna go to the game, but something, that voice inside your head say, don't go out there, don't go out there. Don't say that money. Don't just say that money. They lost 116-114. They lost in overtime. And just like last year, what was the difference? Arguing with the referees, technical fouls, all that craziness. That little stuff right there loses you games. Same thing last year when they was out there, arguing with the referee, technical fouls. But who's the architect of all that? Who set that kind of a game up? They talk that toughness, but they losing at the end. And why? Who's the architect of that? Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is doing, I said the same thing last year. One of the best coaches in the league, doing a whole lot with a whole lot of nothing. He don't know if Anthony Davis is gonna play. Kyrie ain't playing. He got the rookie. Rookie, he played okay. But at the end of the day, he sent the right guys out there to do the right thing, to get the right reaction out of Cade and out of the coach, to get those technical fouls. Did you see any of the game last night?
What
the Dallas
game?
Yeah, I didn't see too much. I was watching the football game.
Nah, I was watching football game. Man, I don't keep up with the Istons. I take the P off the Istons. Out of here. Fly by night. They can't even win that cup. They can't even get to the cup.
Speaking of the cup, we had the New York Knickerbockers beat the San Antonio Spurs. I knew that was going to happen because the Knicks have a little bit more experience on their team in terms of people who've been in the playoffs and in big games like that. They had Spike Lee out there almost in tears because this Knicks team had finally won something. Can they parlay that to a regular season championship?
They could parlay it to the finals. But if they had to play the Warriors, not the Warriors, the Spurs in the 7 games, nah, they wouldn't beat them in 7. But they could come out the East with no problem. Because who gonna challenge them? The Istons? Nope.
The Pistons, Cleveland.
No. You can't even get out the first round. How you gonna challenge the Knicks? You can't get out the first round.
So, okay, the teams in the East, the Pistons, the Knicks, the Raptors, the Celtics. I ain't even gonna say the 76ers.
They won
the
last
Cleveland all went 8.
They won last night.
Cleveland all went 8. They playing on Christmas Day and they're in the 8th spot.
You can't go that. No, you didn't even get out the first round last year. You lost to the Knicks in 7.
No, I'm not even counting the Pistons. I didn't even say the Pistons are gonna make it. I'm not even gonna how they say it, open my mouth and say that. I'm not saying that they won't, but I'm not saying what I am saying is the chances for them to go that far and do something like that is I wouldn't say slim to none. I just would say that I would be pleasantly surprised if they got beyond the 2nd round.
I'd be pleasantly surprised they get out the first round. What round did they get out last year?
When they were the 8th seed, played against the 1 seed against the Knicks, and they lost in 6. Both of us predicted that.
I thought they lost in 7.
It was 7?
I thought it was 7.
Well, they lost 6 or 7. They was in Cancun the next Monday.
That's right. Where they'll be this year.
I don't think they're gonna lose in the first round this year. I think they're gonna lose in the 2nd round. I don't think they're gonna be the number 1 seed going to the playoffs either. I think they're gonna be either 2 or 3. I'm not saying they're gonna fall off. I'm just saying that. Say it again.
Is that when it's Christmas? Thursday?
Christmas is Thursday.
Go sit on Santa's lap, man. Some help.
No, seriously. Right now, the Pistons are the number 1 in the East. I don't think they're gonna finish the regular season as a number 1 seed. I think we can agree with that. You think the Pistons gonna be the number 1 seed going to the playoffs?
No.
Exactly.
Going to the playoffs.
You don't think they're gonna go to the playoffs? Do you think they're gonna fall all the way off?
Have they done that before?
I don't know if they fell all the way off when they did make the playoffs, where they were like a number 1 seed. I've seen them be like a 5 or 6.
Oh, that's what, 26 games right now? Right?
Thereabouts.
Okay. So that means they got what? 40 to go? 56 to go?
They played 27 games.
So 27 games. That means they got 55 games to go. You telling me they can't get a drop? We know they went like 1-30, right?
But yeah, that was a different time with a different coach. A lot of the same players, though.
Last year, what are you talking about? That was the year before last. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I agree. That was the year before last. But I think they're in a different place mentally.
What?
I would say that they may not be the 1 seed. They may be the 2 or 3. But I don't see them dropping out to the point where they don't make the playoffs at all. They're not on the Lions. They're not on the Lions trajectory.
You the guy that go in Burger King and order a Big Mac, right?
I don't know the Big Mac, not no more. I used to.
That's you. That's you. You go into Burger King, let me get a Big Mac, huh?
I say, can I have an Impossible Whopper? Well, I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, that was a good joke to me. To go to Burger King and ask for a Whopper, go to McDonald's and ask for a Whopper. That used to be a good joke to me when I was a kid.
No, you know what the best joke is? Go in McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. But you only do this if you ain't hungry. And get up there, you should be like, welcome to McDonald's, may I take your order? Be like, nah, I'm just looking. Hey man, don't do it when it's busy. I tried that. Don't do it when it's busy. Don't do it. I told you, man. I do silly things. I go in the credit union. All that stuff. I go in the credit union. Back in the day, I go in the credit union. I'd be like, I see my balance. She'd be like, yeah. Let's just say it's $1,812.36. I'd be like, let me get the 36 cents. Hey man, you can't hang with me. If you don't do stupid stuff, you can't hang with me. I do silly stuff.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you 100% because that's because life is too short. We're gonna get to my life too short a little bit later. We're gonna talk about that. Why I say I don't take myself too seriously.
Hey, try this one while you in Dallas too. Roll up on somebody and be like, roll your window down. And they gonna say, what's going on? Be like, hey, your wheels are turning. Hey man, look, all right, I quit, man. I quit.
It depends on where I'm at. I could do that in the suburbs. You do that in the city, you might get shot.
That's why I said I quit.
You got to be in the suburbs.
Like, your wheels are turning.
You got to catch a kid. You got to catch a 19-year-old. They'll think that's funny.
Oh, you don't want to get them white ears?
No. A kid in the suburbs.
No. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, let me say it again. A kid in the suburbs. I ain't say the city. You catch a kid in the city, you say that to him, he's going to be ready to fight. But a kid in the suburbs from a different hue, you can make that joke to him, and they'll go, oh, not in the city. What? My wheels, what? See, you be the drive. You had to speed off at 100 miles an hour, and they be trying to fight you and shoot your tires out. So, yeah. Emirates say, can I get a cheeseburger with no cheese? I didn't did all that. I've done that before. Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, we got to keep moving. The time is moving forward. Let's see where we at. Let's see here. The NBA games on Christmas. We got Cleveland, New York, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Golden State. Who cares? Houston, Los Angeles, Minnesota, and Denver. 3 of those games they can keep. Who wants to see Houston, Los Angeles? Who wants to see Dallas, Golden State? That Minnesota-Denver game is cool. Okay, and Cleveland, New York, who cares? That's ridiculous. And I see why the NFL then came in and took over and said we're going to play our games because y'all putting this BS on TV, teams that wouldn't even be there. And NFL ain't that much better. We're going to get to them games too because a couple of them games don't need to be on there.
All right.
A couple of them games don't be on there either. But we already know football is king. People are going to watch the NFL over the NBA. All right, let's see here. Where we at now? Need to let everybody know that the college basketball men and women will be back after Christmas. We'll start next week. We've been putting a big push in this football stuff, but we will bring back college basketball, if not next week, the week after that into the new year. As of right now, we're going to talk a little bit about our Red Wings. Red Wings are now 19-13-3. They have they are 2-1 since the last show. They are actually in first place in the Eastern Conference of the Atlantic Division. They lost 4-1 to the Utah Mammoth. I forgot that the Mammoth was joining the league, and I'm like, Mammoth, what is that? I had to look that up. So forgive me, sports people. I forgot all about the Mammoth joining the NHL. Let me see. Let me look at the Red Wings, see how many points they have. And it's funny because they go from first place to third place, seem like overnight, and that just lets you know how tough the NHL is right now. The NHL is and especially in their division. I said ever since they changed from the East to West or West East, whatever it was, they have not made the playoffs. So they're definitely the toughest division. They have 41 points, 19-13-3, 41 points in the first place of the Atlantic Conference of the Atlantic Division of the Eastern Conference. And it seems like depending on what day it is, they can be in first place, they can be in third place. they can be in 5th place. And that's literally one game between all of them. That's just literally one game. So we want to continue to support the Red Wings and hope they can continue to play better as they get through this season. All righty. Ooh, this hour went by fast. Man, this hour went by fast. Let's see here. Right now, it is time. We're going to do our women's sports. This segment is T. It eats down, it slays, it leaves no crumb. Get your coins. Cock it, girl. I know at some point a lot of women are going to see that and be mad at me. He ain't doing it right. He making fun of us. A little bit, yeah. But at the same time, I'll let you know we do support women's sports. We are serious about that. We just, sometimes you got to do things to get people's attention to come in to watch our space, and that's just what we're doing. We're going to start with women's college volleyball. The AVCA Women's Championship, College Championship is tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. on ABC for the second year in a row. University of Kentucky, the 1 seed, playing against Texas A&M, the 3 seed. Texas A&M jumped on Nebraska like they stole something last week. Last Friday, I'm getting ready for the show. I'm watching the end of the game. They beat I forget who it was that they beat. But they were so afraid of me, it was ridiculous. The team that Nebraska beat before they played against Texas A&M, they was afraid. It was just, you could just see it on their face. It was just abject fear. And then at the end of the game, I'm watching the interview, and I'm listening to the Nebraska girls was like, we got our next game. We're just on our roll. Yeah, it was almost like they overlooked them. And I was like, ooh, they're going to lose. I knew Friday night that Texas A&M was going to beat them on Sunday. Just by the way they were acting, by their body language, by how you could see that they didn't even consider them worthy opponents. I saw that Friday night. And sure enough, A&M jumped out on them 2-0 before Nebraska had a chance to even breathe. But they beat them in 5. They beat them in 5. They did come back and play better. But Texas A&M is they playing great. They playing hell of a great right now. Kentucky, they've been playing steady all season. I got a chance to watch them the other night in their Final Four game as well. And we're looking for a great show. We're looking for a great match on Sunday afternoon. Now, did you hear the rumor in the WNBA? Did you hear the big rumor?
Nah.
The rumor is Asia Wilson is pregnant with twins.
What? By who?
Bam.
Oh, they dating for real?
Yeah.
Man. All right, see you next week. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'm gone.
That is a false rumor. That is fake news. Asia Wilson is not pregnant. Somebody put that out there. But the real rumor is, at the rate that they go in the WNBA, will be no more. With all these new leagues starting, and the fact that they don't want to pay nobody, and these new leagues are paying handsomely and giving the girls more respect and more leeway, that the WNBA is days are numbered if they don't turn around and negotiate in good faith and give them some real money. So be on the lookout for that. So? Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you know that like they did the Live Golf, they're doing that version of women's basketball. Plus the other league that the other girls from the WNBA started. That's going on right now, and they're making way more money and they having a whole lot more fun. And it's a whole different thing going on. Right now. So the WNBA, and that's serious. That was my little lead in. The WNBA is in a little bit of trouble right now in terms of how they're perceived, and how the girls are being treated, and how much and can their longevity continue to move forward if they don't do something drastic in terms of paying the girls commiserate as to what they're making. The WNBA is making a lot more money now, but those girls aren't. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. All right, we're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right. Moving forward with the Stoopid Sports News, we got a couple good things. The first one we got, I'm going to let you lead that one in. This was yours. Let me let you lead that one in. You ready?
We talking about the guy with the fell out for the Jordans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't know what he went through, man. We don't know. I mean, the line was wrapped around the corner last week. And Mike was somewhere on a yacht looking like, look at all these. But they supposed to release him again, from what I was told. They supposed to restock and release him again. Of course, I got me a pair, but I was like, wow. I mean, he fell out. I was happy for him.
Now, what he's talking about is a young man in Alabama. I want to say Montgomery, Alabama. He went to get some shoes. He was looking for the new Gammas, the Jordan Gammas, and they had him in his size. And he literally had tears in his eyes. He fell to the floor. He was hugging and kissing him like he was his first baby. He held it to his chest. He was on the floor, and he was teasing the people behind him, talking about some, y'all ain't getting him because I got him. So we want to be that's a sports story we want to make sure we highlight. Next is Stoopid Sports News. We got a couple of them today. We got a couple things in Stoopid Sports News. We got Diego Pavilla's reaction. Diego Pavilla's reaction to not winning the Heisman. Did you hear what he said?
No, because I was at what did he say?
He went on Twitter and saluted with the bird in words. He didn't actually put his fingers up. I'm saying reading between the lines. I can't do that. We didn't get shuttle banned. But he said, F all the voters. F the Heisman voters.
That's the quarterback from Vanderbilt?
Yes, sir.
Man, if you don't go fly a kite and sit down somewhere, you lucky you even got invited to the ceremony.
I agree. Speaking of which, with that being, we're gonna talk about this a little bit more as we in the next 2 weeks when Indiana plays. Can Indiana get through the Heisman curse? Because whenever the Heisman winner, whoever the Heisman is, they normally don't win their bowl game. They don't win a national championship. Can they get through the curse?
I don't know, because who won? Let me see. Who won it last year? My man. But they ain't go nowhere, dude, from Colorado. Last person that actually won the Heisman and won the national championship, if I'm not mistaken, was Derrick Henry for Alabama.
Okay. I'm trying to find the schedule real quick.
I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to find the schedule. I just told you.
So who's playing who so we can know what the matchup is? Let's see here.
So it'll be Indiana and
Indiana play Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama gonna beat them, man. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter because my man gonna be in Ann Arbor. That's gonna make them want him more. And that's gonna make Alabama. Uncle Nick already told him. It's like when rest in peace, Jerry Krause told Phil, you go 81-0. You still won't coach the Bulls. No matter, he can win the national. He's leaving. He'll be in Ann Arbor.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't think they have a lot of respect for Indiana. Because to me, you don't play a top team like that in your first game. They should be playing the winner of whoever the James Madison game.
James Madison to Oregon.
They should be playing whoever, they should be playing.
Oregon to beat them. I mean, they lose to Oregon. Oregon already beat them.
What I'm saying is they gave them too high of a seed to be playing against, that good of a team to be playing against. To me, that's not fair. They should be playing somebody along that line.
Well, then that would be equivalent to last year. That would be equivalent to last year when Ohio State had to play Tennessee in Ohio State. It's the same thing. I mean, but if they got it wrong from top to bottom. The committee got it wrong from top to bottom because Notre Dame should have been in. You penalized Notre Dame because they're not in a conference. That's all you did. You teased them all year long. Then you want to come back and say, "Oh, my man, he wrong for doing that." If you go back and look at your history, lame nuts, you would know that Notre Dame never goes to a bowl if it's not of a significance. When Lou Holtz was there, if the game wasn't played on January 1st or January 2nd, Lou Holtz declined all bowls. Go back and look at your history. Marcus Freeman only carried on the tradition. You tittled and toiled with Notre Dame the whole year. So because BYU lose, Notre Dame don't get in, make that make sense. But they was in front of Miami the whole time. But then BYU loses, then you put Miami in, go on somewhere. Notre Dame travels better than anybody. The only people that travel just as well as Notre Dame is Georgia and Alabama. Don't nobody else travel as good as Notre Dame. But because they won't get in the conference, bad, you won't go. Okay, Marcus Freeman, like, fine, we won't go nowhere. You can go home for Christmas.
Okay. I like your arguments. I like everything that you're saying. I like everything.
Like what they say, snitches get stitches. No, stitches go home for Christmas. There you go.
Yeah, they snitching. That's right. They get to go home a little early.
Because they don't want to be in it. Because they don't want to be in it. Not to mention the year before that, they was in the ACC. 2 years before that, they played. 2 years before that,
they play a muted ACC schedule.
2 years before that, they played Clemson for the national championship. So I'm not understanding. Who's your logic? Your math ain't mathing. They just did that because Notre Dame don't want to join a conference. And you really think they're going to join one now? Heck no.
Oh, no, not at all. They're definitely not going to join the conference. Not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. All right, now, so the next thing, do you know who Mr. Brian Smith is?
Brian Smith. That's the dude that worked at Bell Tire. He just gave me a tire rotation. No, I don't know that. Who is that?
He is the idiot who also got fired for doing what? For messing around on his wife. Well, actually, he and his wife were separated on their way to a divorce. He got fired from Ohio University as the football coach. He had an affair with a student, and he got busted for public drinking. So he is out. I said last week, I said, I guarantee you he wasn't the only coach out there doing what Sharon Moore was doing. And I guarantee you still some more out there doing it. They just ain't got caught, or it's being covered up.
Well, the thing with that is if you're going to discipline punishment across the board. Because Sharon Moore did the same thing. What's his name? Used to coach Kentucky. Patino. He did the same thing. He did the same thing every other coach did. But they still are employed. Rick Pitino went from Kentucky to Louisville to St. John's.
No, he went to that. He went to mid-major.
Like I said earlier in the show, that the culprit that needs to be handled is gone. That's who needs to be handled.
Not only him. Ward Manuel. Ward Manuel's still there too.
Okay, with Ward Manuel, yeah, but not really, because it's the same thing when Coleman was there with the Fab Five. They didn't do nothing to her. She resigned. And my man, the guy, resigned.
Yeah, that's right. It was either we walk you out of here, you walk out on your own 2 feet. That's what happens. When you're in charge over that like that, you got to take the fall too.
If that's the case, why is Ward Emanuel still employed?
That's the point I'm making. He's supposed to be going too. Like you said, across the board, that's the board. He's on the board. He's one of the people on the board that should be gone. Just like a police officer shoots somebody and it's an unjustified homicide, the police chief normally winds up resigning too because it was under his leadership.
Okay.
All right, moving forward, we got let's see here. You remember that Texas A&M game where the trooper elbowed the guy?
Correct.
He is being charged with criminal assault. Mr. Oscar Attaway, the player who he elbowed, is filed a complaint against him for criminal assault. That young man, the state trooper, whose name they have not released, he was relieved of his duties at the games, but he's still a state trooper. So we're gonna see what happens with that.
Nothing.
Probably not.
Don't do it again. No, next time. If next time you do it, don't get caught. Nothing.
Yep. All right. Do. One quick question for you. How do you like my AI Christmas pictures?
You talking about where you kept coming back and you were the white guy or whatever, the Caucasian guy or whatever. That's what happened when you don't pay your bill. That's all I kept saying. I'm like, he ain't pay his bill. So they're like, okay, pay your bill. Pay your fare. Comb your hair.
Everybody keeps asking me why am I doing these pictures. One is AI. You put your picture in there, they come up with the stuff. I don't take myself too seriously. I just think it's funny. I think it's quite hilarious. Those pictures are funny. And, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Is getting traction. It's getting people make conversation. And if I can, I'm going to post a different one every day between now and Christmas.
Man, please don't. Please don't. Please. Trust me. Me and Love and Stuff community and sports talk with Kamau and Felix, please. We had enough. Please. I'm saying it like Cuddy said in Dead President. Please. That's your friend. Please. No. You won. We quit. You won.
So okay, should it be Stupid Sports News or one quick question? Which one should it fall under?
Next week. That's what it fall under. Next week.
All right. Let's see here. And our last question of the day is: have you finished your Christmas shopping?
Yeah, the dollar store open 365 days. Mark know what he getting. I remember the thing, the Etch a Sketch, where you pull it up. Yeah, I got him one in different colors. I spent like $10.
Oh, you got the little right one where you pull
Yeah,
it up.
I took it back to the day, man. I'm sorry I told you gift on the thing. You'll be all right. Hey, I got Mark one. I got Autumn one. I got Mark a blue one. I got Autumn a red one.
Lord,
I say something wrong?
I
wasn't supposed to tell them they gift. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now you know.
I think that's a great idea. Get throwback gifts. Give throwback gifts. I like that.
Yeah, this is a real throwback. It was 99 cents plus tax. It came to 127. So 127 and 127 is 254. See how I put them numbers in my head?
When did the state tax in the state of Michigan go up that high? I thought it was 8.5%.
It's not a 99-cent store. They just say that. They just get you in the door.
Oh, so the price was higher. Okay.
Yeah, the price was higher. 127. 254.
Well, Marcus, at least you know what you're getting.
At least you know what you're getting. So on Thursday, don't have to turn your face up. What you talking about? 5 humbug. You got people overseas ain't getting nothing. Appreciate the gifts. It's always the thought that counts, son. I could have got you some soy sauce packets. That wouldn't have cost me nothing.
From Golden Bowl?
Oh, no. China won, China fun.
Tommy say, what you get her for Christmas?
You able to see this podcast? That's what I got you for Christmas.
All right. We got to move forward. We a little bit over 11 o'clock time. Time for us to get to our predictions. We didn't get a chance to get your predictions for last week, so we're going to leave our numbers where they were. Right now, you are at 125 and 64. I'm at 130 and 60 after 2 weeks ago.
Don't catch this guy and stop playing.
All right, tonight. No, actually, right now. That game about to start right now. Miami and Texas A&M. Who you got?
Give me Texas A&M, 21-17.
I like A&M as well. I'm going with them. I'm going with A&M. And now you got to think about A&M having a great run. Their volleyball team is in the finals. Their football team is in the playoffs. The softball team was in the finals. They're doing a great job over there. The basketball team has been doing great over the last couple of years. All right, so I'm going A&M. I'm going 28-13. Tulane, Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss. 24-17.
I like Tulane. I like Tulane in the upset. Too much tumultuousness, too much craziness going on right now in Mississippi, in Starksville. So I'm going Mississippi. I'm going Tulane. I'm going with the Green Wave.
You're gonna be good.
21-17. James Madison, Oregon.
Hell, the Ducks. 24-14.
I'm going to Oregon as well. I'm gonna go a whole lot higher than that. They're gonna catch them balls. 56.
Wow.
3.
Wow.
All right, going to the NFL. New England and Baltimore.
Honestly, give me New England. 21-17.
I like New England bouncing back after last week. The NE heartbreak. They're gonna break the hearts of the Baltimore Ravens.
Correct.
And I'm going with them 28-21. Next we got Jacksonville and Denver.
Denver. Give me 21-14.
21-14. You know I'm a big fan of Blind Jerry Curl. I'm a big fan of Blind Jerry Curl. But I don't think Blind Jerry Curl gonna get it done in the in the higher heights of Denver. I'm going with Denver, 31-17. Next, we got Tampa and Carolina.
Give me Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Whoa, it all fell out. Tampa Bay, 17-10, I think. Yeah, 17-10.
All right. I'm gonna go with Carolina. I'm going with Carolina. Tampa has been on a nice little slide, and I'm going Carolina at home. Carolina's pretty tough, been tough at home this year. I'm going 24-21. San Francisco, Indianapolis, in Indianapolis.
Who?
San Francisco in Indianapolis.
Who is it? My man still the quarterback?
Yeah, the old man.
Man, nah, give me the 49ers. 24-17. I don't know.
Bang, bang, Niner game. Bang, bang, Niner game. It's going to be close for about one quarter. And after that, San Francisco going to take over. I'm going to say 35-13.
So you took the 49ers?
Bang, bang, Niner game. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We got Pittsburgh and Detroit, the last game for Sunday.
And the Steelers. Give me the Steelers, 21-17.
I'm toss-turning on this one about all week.
I don't know why.
I'm toss-turning on this one all week. And last time Aaron Rodgers played against the Lions, he lost on Sunday night, walked off looking like he was on something. He looked a little high. He looked crazy walking off the field. That's the best way to put it. He looked real silly. I think he's gunning for the Lions. Of course, he's always trying to, because he's beat the Lions, 3 out of 4 times he's ever played them. But I'm going to go with Detroit.
You said all right to say that. Only you, man. This is why. Only you. You said all that to turn around and say, I'm going to go with the Lions.
I'm going with the Lions. Woo.
Just like old girls, you're going to be saying, just like old girls said, I'm going to miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
27-14 Lions.
Miss you. Don't forget your oil can, Tin Man. And you stop crying, cowardly lion. I'm going to miss you most of all, Scarecrow. Okay.
All right, we got Dallas and Washington.
I thought you said that was it.
No, Christmas Day. No, we got to do Thursday because that falls into the next week. We won't be back on before
Christmas.
Christmas, yes, sir. Dallas, Washington.
This is Christmas. Give me the Cowboys. About to say cowgirl. Look at me. Give me the Cowboys 24-17.
I'm going with Dallas because they bullies. They only beat teams that's definitely beneath them. They can't beat the teams that's better than them and above. They can't do that. So give me Dallas 28-12. Denver, Kansas City, in Kansas City. No Patrick Mahomes out with an ACL.
Give me Denver, man, because this day it's over. I feel sad what happened to him, but it's over. Denver, 31-24.
I think Denver gonna run it up. 48-17. And the middle game of the day, but last in our hearts, Detroit at Minnesota. You already know you going with Minnesota. You said J.J. McCarthy gonna have his coming out party.
I talked to him last Thursday. Yeah, Minnesota. Give me the Vikings. 31-28.
I don't think it's gonna be that close. I'm going with Minnesota.
See, that's the thing. You go with Minnesota with this, but you you know what? Hey, okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I'm going with Minnesota.
Okay.
35-14.
Okay.
35-14. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Aramis. Bears in Green Bay today. I was contemplating put that game up there. We're gonna go ahead and throw it on the board. Let's throw that one on the board for the day. Let's see here. Let me make room for it. Bears in Green Bay. Who you like?
That's today?
Yep.
Give me the Bears. 21-17.
I'm going with the Bears. Micah Parsons done. I'm going with the Bears. But oftentimes, the first time they play a game after an injury, they circle the wagons. But I'm going with the Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
I'm going with the Bears. I'm going. And then Green Bay, too. Ooh. No, they're Chicago. They're Chicago. I'm going with what's the name? I'm going with Jonathan's team. Who is Jonathan? Simone Biles' husband. I'm going with Jonathan's team. I'm going with the Bears. 21-17. All right. We come down to the end of our show. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm about to put this Christmas music on. We got Christmas music here in the in our background. I'm gonna play that as we roll out of here. We turn it down.
You shoot your eye out.
On Tuesday night, don't forget we got Love and Stuff with Marcus Holmes. Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern, AM 8:30. I'm sorry, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. The flagship show of all our programs. Dr. Valencia Edna, my pastor, Tuesday afternoon. Thriving Tuesday moment of encouragement. Love scriptures, love music, love history. Brother Williams, we gonna start a write-in campaign. We're gonna get him back. Don't forget Monday night Reality Strike with Eric Brown on Detroit and Black and White channel on Facebook and YouTube. Great show today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. What are your closing thoughts of the day, sir?
A police officer pulled over a cat that was driving a car. The police officer said, "Hey, you been drinking?" He said, "What you drinking?" He said, "This is water." He said, "Give me that bottle." The officer took the bottle and drank it and said, "Hey, this is wine." The cat said, "Hallelujah. The Lord did it again."
And on that note, Merry Christmas, everybody. Be safe. See you all next week on the 27th.